Hey everyone, there you are. Hey, this is Mr.Bennett here. Let me get my stuff out of the way so I have some space. Alright, I am really excited. I'm going to adjust my camera there. Really excited because I am doing my first video, which is your first. I should have practiced first before I did this. I'm sending you your first video challenge for the month of October, okay? And for those of you that do not know, a video challenge is where I send you a video each month, and it is a challenge for that month to do something really special with your practicing. Okay, so most of you have gotten signed up for EI. If you haven't done that, make sure you're still doing that now, or recording on a phone or an iPad like I'm doing now, and sending it to me through email to do your assignments. But this is something special once a month to show me that you're really stretching yourself, really challenging yourself. Okay, what is a challenge? Well, a challenge is something, it's not meant to be easy necessarily, right? It's meant to really push you to grow, really take you out of your comfort zone, really stretch you. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to do here. So if the challenge, once you hear it, sounds like, oh man, I can't do this, well, you're not necessarily supposed to be able to do it right now, but eventually, I guarantee you, keep coming to class, doing your weekly playing assignments, doing your homework, really focusing, you'll be able to do this, okay? So, I'm going to start with the beginners. Now, if you ask anyone who has played music for a while what the foundation of music is, one of the building blocks to music, they're probably going to say scales, okay? Really important, okay? Now, I know beginners have not done scales yet, but I can guarantee you as the weeks progress, we will eventually get there, okay? And as of right now, you are able to really think about playing 5 notes, okay, which you started to work on in class. So, after we get through the rest of those 5 notes and talk about fingerings and tonguing and transitioning from one note to the next, you'll be able to play those 5 notes, okay? Think of scales, or even think of these 5 notes that we're looking at now as like a ladder or a set of stairs, okay? So it's usually sequential, going from one to the next, going up, ascending, or going down, descending, okay? So that's what you want to do for your challenge. You're going to play those 5 notes as quarter notes. You're going to do ascending, which is here, and descending, which is going down. Pretty easy, okay? So we'll spend time working on that. You want to have your best sound, good embouchure, good posture, good air support, all those things, okay? Really looking for your best sound. That's most important. So that is your challenge for beginners. Once again, don't freak out. I promise you, as the weeks progress, you'll have time to do that, okay? And it'll start to be clear to you. Now, if you're intermediate, obviously, we're going to raise the stakes a little bit. You have to do 3 full major scales, and you have to use a metronome. Now, metronome needs to be on 60, and you need to give a quarter note for every single click, okay? And I'm going to play all 3 for you. This is contra B flat, A flat, and E flat, starting with B flat. A flat. E flat. And there you have it. Those are my 3 major scales that intermediates will be doing. Okay, so keep working on that. All right, and for advanced, last but certainly not least, you're going to be playing the same 3 scales, but you're also going to add 2 more scales. So that's going to be 5 scales in total. Okay, and quarter note still equals 60, but you're going to play 8th notes. Okay, so that means 2 notes per click. I'm going to play those 3, and then I'm going to add 2 more to play also, okay? And you can, again, you can choose whichever 2 you want those to be. Here we go. Here's B flat. D flat. Good. Now I'm going to add two more. This is going to be concert F. And I'm going to add D flat. Okay, and there you have it. I've completed my 5 scales. Remember, you can those 2 actual ones can be any 2 you'd like to do. Okay, so if you want to really show your stuff and be impressive, go ahead and choose really hard scales there if you like. Okay, but make sure throughout all these scales, whether you're beginner, intermediate, or advanced, that you are following proper technique, that you are playing the scales accurately with your best sound, best embouchure, best posture. Really, really important. Okay. That is the only way you can get full credit for this assignment. And obviously, getting your video into me before the end of the month. It is October 4th. You've got plenty of time, okay? So take your time. Don't rush into this. Really do a good job. Really think about what you're doing. Really listen in class. Do your playing assignments so that when you do your video, it really makes sense to you, okay? All right. Well, I'm excited, particularly for my beginners, because this is going to be your first video challenge. And I know that you're excited about playing. I know that you've been doing some really good work, so I'm ready to see you rise to the occasion and meet this challenge, okay? And for my older students, you know exactly what to do. I'm really excited about what you're going to do with this video also, okay? All right. Well, once again, this is Mr. Bennett, and I'm excited about this October practice challenge. As I like to say at the end of my videos, I challenge you.